You rocking with your boy TheCzarr, all rights reserved. Now, I'm sitting here looking through things, going through some evidence. I'm looking over some documents and stuff that are going to be brought out to light and get some things prepped. Here's my thing. Diedrich D. Williams is asking for $30,000 in order to look for more investigators to help him do what he needs to do to prove his innocence. This is a very important thing because as we see that a lot is being done to try and bring justice, we also see that there's also still objectivity left in the case, and even a judge is allowing it to be done. Now, all these YouTubers that brought up all these witnesses, all these people paying for interviews, getting people to talk, it was just for the views. It wasn't for any outcome. That is the difference between us. I stay objective, and now these people, you have wishing death. I repeat, wishing death on these suspects are going to be feeling some type of way if it comes out they didn't do it. But you egged on the situation like, oh, what are your thoughts on this? Oh, and not saying to them, look, it may not have been done the way people think. Let's look through it. The fact you handled it that way is literally going to make you guys look like the butt of the joke. If it comes out that he gets granted this $30,000. Now, he already got granted $10,000 for an investigation. That didn't bring a red flag to y'all? That didn't bring a red flag in your mind. You gotta be some type of stupid if that didn't bring a red. You gotta be stupid. You got to. That now he's going for $30,000 to add an investigative team around the private investigator. Do you know what this means? That it may not have unfolded the way people think. Stand up. Stand up. Because these guys are joking. And here's my thing. You guys can try to take shots, do all you want. It's about who's making sense. Now it's really about to make sense because you played with other people's lives because they were about to be behind bars instead of telling people, look at the evidence and see how it pans out. So now things are moving a certain way, and regardless of how much you made, now it's going to be a look at your character because you sat there and let them play with it, play with it, play with it. Were you really looking for justice, or were you just looking for a scapegoat so you can hold up your pitchforks and your pikes to go on a witch hunt? What were you looking for? Now we're about to find out the real involvement. Now we're about to see who really was playing. Now we're about to see. That's what I'm saying. You guys be the funniest. And because you got bigger amount of viewers, you think you can talk that fake stuff and let them rock. But look, real's going to be real, and real's going to recognize real regardless. Doesn't matter. So make your contrived media that goes for a certain, take your shots to try and be funny. But we'll see if the real's funny in the end. And hopefully you know what the word real means. Why you played with it. Play with it. Play with it like y'all do. Play like y'all do. So here's my thing. We're really looking for justice for Tentacion to see what's about to happen. Now there's going to be an in-depth investigation to see if it, maybe to see if he was alone. See if there were more people. As we stated from the jump, from the beginning, $30,000 is being requested for grant from Diedrich D. Williams. This is a huge factor. This is a huge game changer. He's been given $10,000 already off the request on a grant. If they grant him this, they have found something off the $10,000. They found something, and it's reason to pursue deeper. This is a very inquisitive factor that's going to really add power to this case. That's going to help us to really get into the outcome and the final factors of what actually happened to XxxTentacion. Do you understand this? Everybody who said, oh, justice never going to be there. Now we're looking for justice, and suspects look like they're looking for justice too, to clear their good name. Sometimes it takes the pressure in order to put people on the spot to do their greatest work. Maybe this pushed the suspect to say, look, this was my friend. I did not do this. Just because they say I did it. Now, this is serious. CommenterNation, what do you think? Do you think he's going to figure something out? Do you think We are going to get good news that the real perpetrators are now being tried for what they did. And when they get them off of this grant, you did it. There's going to be no way for you to unprove that. It's a thorough investigation now. You know how I rock. All rights reserved.